Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and this is Top 5s, the only weekly Top 5 show in snowboarding you tune into to find out what my top picks are for boards of 2026. That's right, I went out, I wrote a lot of stuff. These were the standouts for me from this year. Now, if you're thinking of picking up anything on this list, we do have affiliate links down in the description below, so feel free, go down, click them, shop online, get it there. But if you're going to your local shop, slap them a high five and say we sent you in, because supporting your local scene is important to us. Number 5, the Ride Manic. Yeah, I know, you're all like, what? A directional twin, soft flexing entry-level board? Yeah, here's the reason why. I think all of us in the snowboard media are doing a really bad job of marketing towards beginners. So you know what? I'm gonna pick one of these beginner boards that's good, and I'm gonna put it on my personal list because it's gonna sell. And I'm gonna be stoked on that. And it's gonna help those beginners. This isn't a list that people can be like, well, you know, it's his personal takeaway, and these are all boards above my ability level. No, this is for you guys. It's just a quintessential directional twin. It's got good snap, it's got good edge hold, it's a board you can progress on. And as I firmly believe that the only board most people need is a directional twin, I'm gonna give the number 5 slot right there to this board, because I think some of you watching this are gonna go, hey, this is for me. And for those of you going, well, this is bullshit, don't worry, there's 4 more spots on this list. Number 4, the Nitro Stilleto. It's a swallowtail. Not everyone's gonna need this, but for a powder board with this shape, it floated well, it did exceptionally great in deep snow to more flatter angle snow. It was fine on edge. I had a blast riding it all over Copper Mountain on the day that I got onto it. And I think if you get a chance to ride a swallowtail, you should take it because it's a different experience. And this thing just felt like a quintessential swallowtail from yesteryear. You got on it, you knew it was gonna work. Plus it's a limited edition for this year. So for all you collectors that just want something that's unique, I'm just saying, affiliate links down below, or go to your local Nitro dealer and pick one up. Number 3, the Rome Boneless. This board is not gonna be mass marketed. And in fact, after talking with the marketing guy from Rome, he's like, man, I just wish I could get more people on it because this board is awesome. It is awesome. Now, for those of you that had the old Boneless that was built like a skateboard with vertically laminated sidewalls and core, not the same thing. You're not gonna snap it. I broke one of those when I was reviewing it before. Did a little bomb drop and the tail just went snap and just broke on me. This, you got that twin diamond 3D shaping in there, so that elevates the contact points, but not so much that you lose control with it. It's got a good flex for buttering and pressing, but you can still get snap out of it. I was blown away with this thing when I got on it and was like, okay, this isn't like the old Boneless. This is something entirely different. And it was great. Honestly, probably would have been one of my top picks, except for what comes in the next slot. Hey, we're about halfway through this video. Go down, give it a thumbs up, or don't. Who am I to tell you what to do? But if you like what we're doing, subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the programming we've got coming out for you. Number 2, the Shifter Xtrm, Aki Helgeson's Pro model. Holy crap, I got on this thing and was like, damn, this is really good. This is why it surpassed the Rome Boneless. I love this thing. You got that Y3D, which is a very micro 3D shaping out at the contact points, but it's not so much that it reduces that edge bite. And then the camber profile with it coming down and being camber into flat, you just have this nice big area to play on. It pops great. It was good outside the park, but I had a blast on the park. I had one of my best park days of the year on this thing. It could hit any feature. I could ollie the fence going back down to Woodward Express with it. Yes is having a bit of a renaissance right now, and it shows. The new blood that they got by merging Lobster into them is great. And then the way that they're redesigning these boards, phenomenal. They ride so well. It's got snap and play at the same time. Overall, just a really good board. Honorable mentions, all great options, but just barely didn't crack the top 5 of my list. The Signal Yup 2.0. So I really liked the Signal Yup, and the 2.0 just gives it more tail. They've kind of extended the length of the effective edge, gave it a little bit more tail, and with that shape, it sinks better in pow for the tail, but keeps that nose up so you get good pop on it, and it's good on edge. Plus, not everyone's gonna have a Signal. It's cool to support a small brand that's been around for 20 years. I loved this thing the day that I rode it. It just stood out, and I was like, holy crap, this is just a better extension of what they had, and it shows. The Amplid Time Machine. You want like a throwback board that you can carve on, crush, crust, and chunder and chop with, have a smooth ride, and have an absolute blast on. This is it. I think everyone should experience riding an Amplid board at least once in their lifetime, and this one stood out to me as just a great board, whether I was getting in some soft creamy snow, sinking that tail in to just drive a carve off the back of it, popping off things. I had an absolute blast on this thing. And my final honorable mention is the Spring Break Stairmaster. It's back. I'm an old head at this point. I'm 42, gonna be 43. Might be 43 by the time you actually watch this. The Stairmaster Xtrm was a board that the first time I ever got on this, back in the mid 2000s, I was able to do a cab 5 flatland on it by just digging the contact point in as I brought myself around, and this had the exact same effect. Yes, it shares the shape with the Dark Horse from Capita. The guts are different, and it rides different. It's just a throwback park board, and if you notice this year, I went a little heavier on the park boards for my top 5s, and there's good reason for it. I was just having a midlife crisis. Now, like I said, these are all great options, but they just barely didn't crack the top 5 of my list. Like what we're doing over here? Want to support us further? Swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. And my number 1 top 5 pick for my personal boards of the 25-26 season is the Greats XTRM. The big difference with the Extreme version over the regular Greats is the materials. They put more premium materials. It reduces the weight, you got a higher end base, and it still has the same flex as the regular Greats. It still has that asymmetrical side cut, but it's just beefed up. This thing was an absolute blast, and like I said for my number 2 choice, Yes is having a bit of a renaissance with their boards, and this shows. This thing was absolutely amazing. I could ride this all day. As a true twin asymmetrical board, this just did everything I needed, whether I was in the park or out. Laying carves, great. Popping a roller, great. Going in the park, hitting a jump, hitting a jib, totally fine. I had so much fun on this board. And in previous years, I've really loved the regular Greats, so the Xtrm having that beefier base in it, that lighter weight construction to it, was cool to see. It just made it glide a little bit faster, and it snapped a little bit more, and you just didn't have as much weight underfoot. And as I get older and my knees age and my collagen depletes in my joints, that was nice. So if you're old and you like riding true twins, maybe you should look at it. And if you're not old and you like riding true twins that can handle the whole mountain, go check that board out as well. Hell, check out the whole Yes line. It's just having a great overhaul right now. All right, this has been my top 5 boards for 2026. If you don't agree with it, tough. It's not your list, it's mine. Go watch something else from us, or don't. I dare you. Watch more. You won't.